अरे सुना क्या? क्या?
अरे सुना नहीं क्या? अरे क्या भाई?
अरे कार्निवल आ रहा है।
कैसा कार्निवल?
कैसा नहीं, पूछो क्या क्या?
बहुत कुछ hottest discount on our courses, live learning, job opportunity, a perfect way to live in a pure summertime.
अरे इतना सारा?
जी हाँ, इतना सारा. See you at GeeksforGeeks.
अरे कहाँ?
डिस्काउंट लेने.
Hi everyone, I'm Dhwani from Geeks for Geeks and I will be your host for today. I hope I'm properly audible to all of you. I guess there was some internet issue at my end. Am I audible now? I guess that's working now. So today's topic is getting hired by the GFG portal. I mean, we all use GFG on a daily basis. And I'm sure it would be quite interesting to find out the ways in which we can actually interact with this portal to make sure that we get hired into the good companies. So let's just wait for 10 more seconds. Till that time, you can all, like share with us in the chat about how you interact with your GFG portal on a daily basis. How do you, like use the portal? How do you access the various courses, or how do you practice the questions? Just anything that works for you. So, I welcome you all to yet another session of Geek Summer Carnival 2022. And just a heads up, today is the last day to avail amazing discounts on GFG courses. So, the topic of today's session is getting hired via GFG Job Portal. And we have with us Mr. Vedant Thakur. Hi, Vedant.
Hello, ma'am.
How are you?
Fine, ma'am. What about you?
I'm good too. So I'll just give a brief introduction of our guest today. Vedant here is an expert software developer and works with Java and .NET framework. So I would like to take up this opportunity to welcome Vedant, and Vedant, kindly give I just give a brief introduction. Kindly introduce yourself.
Yeah, ma'am. Sure. So, hello, my dear friends. I Vedant Thakur, studied from YouTube, which is Uttarakhand Technical Institute, Dehradun, and I am working as a software developer trainee at SpeckyFox Private Limited, as a Java developer. And here I am for sharing my experience and overall process of hiring through the GFG portal. And I am fresher graduate with computer science branch.
Okay, Vedant. So, can you tell us about, like the type of experience you've had with GFG portal? I mean, I'm sure in your college time also you used it a lot. So, how was your
Yeah.
experience?
Ma'am, I would like to tell you about GFG is a standard and reliable job portal or computer science Wikipedia's like. So all the students should have registered for it and get together with the geeks for all the articles about programming as well as securities and all these steps.
Yes, I mean, I often use GFG on a daily basis, and like it's quite like a whole portal in which you can find everything from courses to
everything.
questions to answers. I mean, I honestly myself am fascinated by the portal. So let's just dive into the question that my team collected from, like from the questions that we often get. So, how did you come to know about the role that you're currently working in?
Yeah, ma'am. I suppose I was searching for the job from 2 months, and once a day I saw a big GFG portal where I see the many of the job opportunities where and apply many for it. And one day I got a call from Geeks HR, and that you have searched for that round, and you have to appear for the interview, all the things. Then I will appear on my time, and I will get selected. After that, I have one of technical interview and one of HR interview also, and that's it. All get on onboarding process is also good and very smooth process provided by the Geeks and GFG portal as well. The HR team is very well and maintained. They're supportive and all the steps.
So, how did you apply for this job? Like, did you get through the HR of GFG, or did you actually go to the HR of the company?
No, ma'am. Actually, HR did call to me that you have been successfully shortlisted for the this specified job, SpeckyFox Limited job as a Java developer, and then I simply uh, make a revises of all the programming steps and like codings as well as my personal PDP also. And one day, another day, I will call about to appear for the HR interview and technical interview as well. That's it.
Right. So, how was your experience going through all those rounds? And, like, which round was the most difficult one according to you?
Ma'am, I think no rounds as difficult as they are getting a medium level of experience.
Okay.
And
So, are you from a tier one, tier two, or a tier three college?
ma'am, I am from tier two colleges.
Okay. So, what problem tier two and tier three college students actually face during the recruitment?
Yeah, ma'am. In tier two and tier three colleges, like I think that have a lack of mentorship and lack of motivations and lack of awareness about the job opportunities that we have actually in the internet. And I think all the students should try to think outside from the box to and get together with online sites like GFG and many other for getting a job.
Yeah, I'm sure. I mean, thinking out of the box is a very important aspect of being able to solve a problem, and that's
Yeah, ma'am.
truly that was rightly said. So, how was your experience with the job portal at the Geeks for Geeks website?
Ma'am, I have a very good experience with a GFG portal and a GFG HR team also, and the company as well, ma'am. And very smooth onboarding process there.
Okay, so how did you get to know about the GFG portal? Like, was it through somebody or was it through your personal experience?
Ma'am, I went through personal experience because I'm from first year. When I was in first year, I'm searching for the many articles like suppose arrays and many of the DSS questions. Then I've seen like there are something like, called as GFG with get hired with gigs for gigs. Then I simply created one account of me and upload my all the resume steps and updated on it. And one day another day I will up searching for a job, then I see that many of the job opportunities are posted on that GFG portal. I simply clicked on apply button and make my all the steps completed by filling all details. That's all.
Right. So when you applied for the job, like, was it a difficult procedure to find the suitable job for you, or it was a very transparent kind of thing?
No, ma'am. I think it is a very transparent kind of thing because of in mention all the things like job descriptions and all the things that related to job opportunities on the job card or GFG portal.
Right. So, can you tell our audience about the whole procedure, like from the time you applied to that job to the time you actually got your job? What was the actual procedure like, aside from the time when the HR contacted you?
Yeah, ma'am, sure. Uh, I simply created a one-off account of me on Geeks for Geeks, get hired with Geeks for Geeks on portal, and simply make my all the details completed on it, and uploaded one of my resumes, updated resumes, and make them all clear about my acceptation from company and that things. And I simply scrolling from more to more companies about that, and I simply checked about it that because I'm Java developer and search for Java developer role and simply check the Java developer role and apply on it. And another day, I will get a call from HR and about my applications that your application is shortlisted for the another round. So I have to appear for the next round, and one of round is a technical round and another round is technical HR round. And after that, one of my senior HR will also called, and they are taking my interviews. And after that, on another day, I will got shortlisted, and after that, I have onboarding processes in company. I didn't get any difficulties in it.
Okay, that sounds great. I mean, it sounds great that you didn't face any difficulties, but were there any specific problems or issues that you faced during the procedure? I mean, inavailability of resources, anything like that?
No, ma'am, I nothing kind of face of any problem like issues and process.
Right. So, how helpful was the Geeks for Geeks corporate placement team during the whole process?
Ma'am, I think GeeksforGeeks is very helpful for the corporate placement during the process because of many of the students have not a knowledge about how to get a job opportunities from the different websites and that all. So I think one of the Geeks for Geeks is another thing, and side by side the get hired with the Geeks. This is a thing where all the students of the either they have a freshers or they are a professional, that doesn't matter because of all the companies are registered with, they have experience criteria as well. As you are a fresher or as you are a professional, that will go for it and apply from the GFG portal, and you guaranteed that you should directly get selected in the company that you are suitable for.
Right. So, during the interview, which tech stack were you asked the most questions about?
Yeah, ma'am. They ask for a simply because I am from Java developer background, and they simply ask for my OPS concepts and DSA problems. They take me to DSS problems and one or two of questions of database also to test my ability about the database.
Right. So, how many stages were there in your interview procedure?
Ma'am, there are three processes where first is a assessment round, and first and second is a technical interview round, and third one is a HR round.
Right. So, can you just tell us something briefly about them each round?
Yeah, ma'am. So first round is a
I'm sorry, your video has stopped. Can you all hear Vedant? Yeah,
hello.
Vedant, your video had stopped. Could you repeat that?
Yeah, ma'am. Sure. There are three stages in the interview process. One is a HR, one is assessment round, and second is a technical HR round, technical interview round, and third one is a HR round. Where first in assessment round, company has to give the take me to the one of assessment procedure where where I have to solve many of the questions like aptitude and analytical skills and mathematical abilities and all these things. And after get shortlisted from this stage, another stage is like a technical HR where I have to solve, tell them about my technical background and all these things. And after that, after completing my this round, as one of HR called from meetings, and they have to take my in the questions about how your process and going on and what are the expectation from companies and all these things.
So I guess that explains a lot to a lot of people. So what kind of questions did the interviewers ask in the interview? I mean, not the tech stack, but the type of questions they asked.
Ma'am, they simply test for your technology and technology you worked on, and they, they test your abilities of problem solvings and all those things like.
Right. So after getting placed, how did you find the gesture from the company and the GFG team?
Yeah, ma'am. After they were very supportive and helpful in nature, and they said we have some goodies also to appreciate my efforts, and thank you for that.
That's really kind of you. So, as that's the end of my questions, so would you like to, give a footnote to the audience for watching us and tell them how to groom themselves for the placement drives and how to become confident in an interview?
Yeah, sure. Many of the students have to take their own test on your technology beforehand and prepare in advance before the interview round and be authentic in front of interviewer or research about the company that you are applying and be positive with the all the interview processes and all these things.
Great. So that was a very positive note. Thank you so much, Vedant, for answering all the questions and for such an interactive session. And thank you all so much for joining us. And if you wish to be a part of other sessions and avail the benefits of GSC 2022, then you can check the links in description. Another reminder: today is the last day to avail all the discounts across the GFG portal. So have a great day ahead and take care. And thank you so much, Vedant. Have a great day
Thank
ahead.
you, ma'am.